You're watching Chris and the Donnas. Hello, and welcome to the fifth port of call on our Norwegian Dawn Transatlantic cruise. This is Ijmuiden on the western coast of the Netherlands. As we approached the port, there was a possibility that we may not get to go ashore. The previous day was a sea day on the English Channel sailing towards the Netherlands. In the evening, while we were eating dinner, we heard an announcement that the crew would be conducting COVID testing on all passengers for the remainder of the evening. After finishing dinner, we got in line for the COVID testing and waited about an hour before completing our test. Social distancing was non-existent as the line ran by our suite through the narrow hallways of Deck 12 before ending in one of the meeting rooms. The crew told us we would receive a phone call with our results in about half an hour. We never received a call and found out later they would only call if one or both of us tested positive for COVID. The next morning, we had to wait for our printed negative results to be delivered to our suite before disembarking for our excursion. We found out later that about 200 out of the almost 1,000 passengers on the ship had tested positive and had to quarantine in their staterooms rather than go ashore. We purchased the Windmills Edam excursion operated by Debug Incentives. This excursion consisted of a bus ride through the scenic countryside with 3 stops along the way. To learn more about Debug Incentives, visit their website at www.debugagency.com. Riding through the Valser Tunnel under the North Sea Canal was the highlight of our transit to our first stop. We are always amazed to see the engineering feats that humanity accomplishes. The tunnel saves travelers time in reaching their destinations. Numerous canals can be found in the Netherlands, like this one in the vicinity of Beverwijk. Continuing our transit near Azendelft, we came across some modern windmills. The next segment passed through the West Zaan area. Our transit continued through the city of Zaandam, which has a rich history of serving as a milling center for various industries such as shipbuilding and paper. The city was also active in the whaling industry. The final stretch of our transit to the first stop passed through the town of Kugan de Zaan. Our first stop was Zaanse Schans, a site that represents the historical windmills and wooden houses of the past. These ducks casually waddled by as we began our tour. I hope these sheep don't feel bad. Looks like the ducks found a canal they liked. This playground looks like a barrel of fun. If you count these sheep, you might fall asleep. I'm a poet, didn't know it. Make it rhyme every time. We crossed this footbridge over the canal to get a closer look at some of the wooden houses. Many of the yards had beautiful flowers. Some were decorated with yard art. Tulips are the most popular flower in the Netherlands. These structures are on the east bank of the Zaanse River, and the path leads to the wooden windmills to the north. Heerlijk slapen is a bed and breakfast near the wooden windmills. The main attraction of Zaanse Schans was the wooden windmills, and we were thrilled to get an up-close view of them. To learn more about Zaanse Schans, visit their website at www.dezaanseschans.nl. Leaving Zaandam, we passed through the hamlet of R.LUM.R with its lush green fields and livestock of cattle. Soccer fields greeted us as we entered Zuidoost-Beemster. The next segment of our transit was Quadig. Purmerend also had very fertile green fields. The final stretch of the transit moved through R.LUM.R as we approached our second stop. Our next stop was in the authentic Dutch village of Edam. We saw the typical canals, bridges, and flowers as we walked through Edam. Spiltoren is a centuries-old bell tower that we approached and walked by during the first part of our visit to Edam. Next, we passed by the Satsblomist florist. Looks like this cat is enjoying a nice nap. The story of Edam cheese is one of the most popular tourist attractions in the village. De Kaswag Edam is another popular site that focuses on the weighing of the cheese made in the historic town. The wisteria was very beautiful in Edam. The Great or St. Nicholas Church of Edam was the final site we walked by on this stop before boarding the bus. Our final stop was de Simonehoeve, a traditional cheese farm and clog factory. We began our visit with a brief presentation about the cheese produced on the farm. Next, we watched a demonstration of how the clogs or wooden shoes are made. The shoes come in a variety of sizes, colors, and styles. I guess this is a free-range chicken. To learn more about the Simonehoeve, visit their website at www.simonehoeve.com. There were dairy cows in R.LUM.R. Zoodlesbeemster had some nice homes and church. We saw yellow tulips in a field and sheep in Middenbeemster. Next, we passed through West Bemster. The countryside gave way to the urban in Utgest. Once again, we went through the Velser Tunnel. The final stretch of our transit ran along the North Sea Canal. As we approached the terminal, we enjoyed the views of the Norwegian Dawn. After we boarded the ship, we went to the top to take in the views of the Ijmuiden port beaches. We enjoyed viewing the modern windmills and kites as we departed Ijmuiden. The web addresses mentioned earlier in this video have been included in the description below. Don't forget to like this video by giving it a thumbs up. Leave a comment below to let us know what you think. If you're not a subscriber, click the red subscribe button below. And keep up with our latest videos by clicking the notification bell. Thank you for watching. Be sure to check out these other videos, and we'll see you next time.